What is going on, guys? MJ2005 Gundam here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the high-grade Dahack from Reconguista in G. Liberated from the JIT laboratories then given to Klim Nick, it fought alongside the Trinity after popping out of the Dharma to push back the Jastama and Mazraster. This kit contains 12 runners, an action base, and a small sticker sheet. The parts count itself is deceivingly numerous since the build itself is pretty simple, with just the blue being awfully susceptible to nut marks, while the unique silhouette and construction offers up a decently fresh experience despite the core of the build composing of parts being held together by numerous polycaps. Overall, the simplicity of the Dahack means it can be easily handled by anyone and very quick to finish. Upon completion, you'll be left with a pretty good looking Dahack in high grade form. The proportions and details are on point compared to the line art, which allows the kits to capture the looks of the mecha mandrill, as well as the backpack that reminds me of the Ikaruga from Knights and Magic. And just like all other G-Reco kits, the Dahack employed impressive small part separation for the yellow vent details. Stickers are only used on the eyes and forehead sensor, as well as the triangles on the chest and forearms, and the energy details of the palms, all of which look acceptable in appearance, especially if you wrap the palm ones around the provided sculpting. But the biggest issue I have with the Dahack is the blue used for the kit. Similar to Klim's Space Jahannam, the Dahack uses the same blue that was on the Montero, when it instead should have been a more subdued cobalt. Granted, it's a passable discrepancy if you do prefer the rich blue, but it is too rich for me coupled with the bright yellow verniers. Apart from that, some black paint in the recessed areas should be all that is needed in terms of further touch-ups, but the high-grade Dahack is decently presentable as is if you don't mind the blue. Articulation begins with the double ball jointed head that has a restricted rotation because of its weird shape and the collar. The arms can merely roll and rotate all the way, and move outwards very minutely. There's a bicep swivel, single jointed elbows, and hinged ball jointed wrists. There is barely any ab crunches, but the waist can rotate all the way. The side skirts attached to the hips can move and rotate slightly, while the legs can perform impressive kicks towards all directions. There's a thigh rotation, double jointed knees, and double hinged feet. Finally, the beam cannons on the back are on a double hinge and a base rotation, while the beam emitters themselves can swivel. Altogether, while the solidity of the Dahack is great, the articulation is very limiting for the main body, but given its feature set, I don't suppose there's much to fuss over. For accessories, there are two pairs of open hands, the other pair angled forwards with a sideward swivel to say goodbye, and an outstretched thumb for equipping the beam barrier effect parts. Despite being cast in the wrong color, they should have been a more greenish blue, they fit snugly into the hands to deploy a protective barrier. All the while, the beam cannons on the back can deploy for shooting, or going up close with the 4 dark pink SP-15 beams, giving the Dahack some melee options and very similar features to the Gion, especially after being propped up with the clear blue action base the kit provides. Otherwise, unless Bandai somehow decides to release the Dharma in high grade form, that's all there is. For something that only saw action momentarily in the final episode, the Dahack is oddly memorable despite its light feature set. The high grade definitely shares in that sentiment, as it was able to capture the looks and detail of the animation design while pulling off what it did without too much fuss. However, that's basically all that it fulfills. With its 4 beam blades and 2 beam shields, the feature set might come across as a bit bare bones to some, which doesn't help that the articulation is one of, if not the most restricted among the G-Reco kits I've built, and that it definitely shines the most when playing off of the Trinity or the Dharma. The Dahack is a good model kit that comes with everything you could ask for from the mobile suit, but with nothing to synergize with it on the shelf, it does inevitably come off as a bit lacking. And that's all for me. Thank you for watching, drop a like and comment if you did enjoy the video, subscribe for more content like this, and feel free to follow me on social media with the links down below. That said, take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, guys. Bye bye.